Hi, I'm Rob Cram, and today we're taking a look at Timeslip Softworks Deadstone, which is available now on PC via Desura, and it's currently awaiting greenlight on Steam. So get on over there and vote for that. So we're just going to basically look at the features of the game. We've been playing it for quite some hours now, and we're pretty far into one of the modes on offer. There's 2 story modes and a more action orientated version which cuts out the story. So as we jump right in, when you first start the game you'll have to unlock things like the armory, lab, defenses and the shop. But that's kind of in a way of a tutorial for the first 10 days as you kind of learn the ropes. So if you look at the shop, there's various weapons that become unlocked as you progress. The ones in red mean that your skill level is not high enough to be able to equip that weapon, although you are still able to buy them. Then obviously here you've got varying stats. And then there's items of equipment and obviously ammo and armor upgrade. So if we go to our armory, this is where you can equip your weapon. You've got weight limit, which can obviously be improved with your stats. Each weapon has its own weight. So these are the weapons that I've purchased, giving me a good range of assault rifles, pistols, sniper rifles and shotgun. Now with a bit of a careful planning I could equip another weapon, but I'm quite comfortable with just my hardcore pistol and assault rifle. So the lab is a place where you can now upgrade your weapons abilities, damage, fire rate, ammo, reload and the potency of your equipment. You can also upgrade your turrets. Now I'll come back to this in a second because the turrets are a separate entity in themselves. So if we go to defenses, defenses is governed by the mechanic skill. So if you level that up, then you can add more mines, for example, or turrets. So currently we got 5 turrets set here, and what's neat is that you can upgrade the turrets as well. So these are currently set as long range turrets, and if we click here we can see their virtual range, which is pretty good. So if we go back to the lab again, and then we can see we can now upgrade the turrets much in the same way as we can upgrade the weapons. But there's an additional layer with the turrets. You can then modify them to have different aspects. Now I've bought a few upgrades already to the standard turrets. So let's just quickly look at the main character, Lieutenant Blake. Here's your basic stats. And then you can get things like perks as well. I've also upgraded my character to have a number of different perks. We can view them here. For example, my death robot is pretty hardcore. Laser sight is a good addition early on. And these perks are governed again by your stats. More become unlocked as you level up. So let's just jump right into the action. We'll go on patrol. Day 41. So this is a daytime mission. Obviously there are nighttime missions as well, and you can follow the story. I'm just going to skip past that for now. So in a nutshell, you've crash landed on Mars after an outbreak that's infected everyone on your ship, and you must now protect the colonies from being overrun by these infected humans and creatures. So for tactics, I've set the mines to the right of the screen, so that gives less focus on that side, and I can then concentrate on what's happening over here. But as you can see, I've set up these 5 long-range turrets. They've got a slow rate of fire, got high damage, and I'm sort of roughly about their range. So I can sort of sit along that border and let them take on most of the attacking infected. And there on my left you can see my bot that I've upgraded. He's maximum upgraded, and he's got the best weapons and armor, so he's quite useful to have. Now I must state that this is after quite a number of hours of play getting to this level. To be able to place all of these turrets, to upgrade the bot, to even have the bot in the first place, and then to have the variety of weapons that I've got. It's taken quite a number of hours just to get here, and I will confess that is on a easier difficulty setting for the purposes of this video, of course. That's my assault rifle. It's not particularly powerful. It's got a great rate of fire. You'll have to be wary of the ammo and obviously the reload. I mean, my turrets now can take care of pretty much everything that comes their way. I mean, if I pull back to sit here. So you do get a variety of enemy types coming at you. First, they start off quite basic. Hordes that just come towards you. And then you get more advanced enemies, and even enemies that will shoot back at you. So I can interact with these turrets and manually reload and repair them. But that obviously costs money, and money is extremely tight in the beginning of the game. And each turret costs like $1,000. You've got to weigh that up between, shall I buy more weapons, upgrade my weapon abilities, or do I spend them on turrets? So there's quite a few different ways to play the game, depending on your style. And again, the way you level up your character. Do you focus more on speed and agility, or weapons proficiency, or as I've done here, it's kind of a mixture of all three, but focusing more on the mechanical side, so I can have all these wonderful turrets doing most of the work. But hanging back so far, I'm missing up on all of these lovely pickups, which give me double damage and extra speed, and sometimes cash.
Good to go.
So there on top right of the screen you can see one of the holes that the enemies suddenly pour out from. You have the choice of exploding that with your close range explosion, and then you can gain an extra power up or cash, depending. It's quite random. So there's a bit of mission variety as well. Obviously there's day missions, night missions, and then there's storms that come across the screen that really obscure your field of view. And then you have arena-based missions where the zombies come, or the infected come from all directions. You've got to last until a timer counts down, and then clearing off the remaining infected. And that could be sometimes solo or with a AI partner, and sometimes with some predetermined turrets put down for you as well.
Good to go.
So there's a few variations on the basic theme. And the objective of each patrol is to prevent these infected going past you and attacking the colonists. If all colonists get attacked, then it's game over.
Reloaded.
So I think that gives you a pretty good idea of the basic elements. Let's try and finish this mission, and hopefully the next mission will be a nighttime mission. It'll be good to show that, the contrast.
I'm reloaded.
Grab that cash there. So the end of patrol report is always welcome. No casualties. Some nice bonus cash from having one of my perks, which allows me to get a 5% cash bonus each round on the balance that I have saved up. So the way I'm playing is I'm using that balance, keeping that balance there, and then any credits that I get I'll spend on upgrades and such like. So I don't think there was any mines blown up there. No, everything's all in order here. Now you can sort of demolish these turrets and replace them and put them somewhere else if you so choose, but you do get a 25% reduction in the cash value that you receive when you do that. So got to think about that, especially early on when money is a huge issue. You can't be as carefree as I'm being now. So I don't need to buy anything, I'm pretty well stocked up. So let's just jump in and see where the next patrol takes us on day 42. And look at that. Okay, so we get best of both worlds. This is an arena mission. And as I said before, we've got these turrets now. These are the standard turrets. And we have an AI companion. And she accompanies you on these missions.
I'm reloaded.
So these can be quite challenging. And I could even die here.
Hey, reloading.
I can place some flares just to illuminate the area, which I'm going to do now in each corner.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Some nice shadow effects, lighting effects here. Oh, that's not good. So I can repair these turrets if they get damaged and reload them manually.
Good to go.
So in this mode, as you can see, the idea is just to survive until that timer counts down.
Hey, reload.
And you'll get various forms of this particular mode from like a bonus stage. Right, I'm out of ammo.
Reload.
A burrow has appeared. Let's go and close that up. Get some bonus cash. Thank you for your troubles.
Hey, reloading. Good to go.
Well, this one's taken quite a bit of damage, so I'm going to repair that. Repairing takes funds, so if you haven't got the funds, then obviously you can't repair.
Reloading.
But reloads are free, as I think.
Reload.
So again, I will confess that this is on a very easy setting for the purposes of the video.
Reloading.
I have played it on harder settings, and it is a lot more challenging, and I don't think I would have made it this far had I played it even on the default setting.
Reloaded.
But with careful planning of your resources and spending your money in the right way and on upgrading in the right
Hey, I'm reloading.
points, getting the right weapons for the job, then obviously that's the way to overcome the hurdles.
Hey, I'm reloading.
60 seconds! So not doing too badly here. No injuries. You just keep coming.
Hey, I'm reloading.
So to wrap this up, yeah, I really like this game. You know, it's a simple game, but it's also got some really pleasant and in-depth layers to it with the management and tower defense type aspects, making it sort of not your typical top-down shooter.
Hey, I'm reloading.
And again, if you want to follow the storyline, then that's pretty cool as well, from what I've seen. And the good thing is, this is a cheap game to purchase, $6.99 from Desura, and it's, as I said before, it's currently awaiting greenlight via Steam. So this is Deadstone.
Good to go.
And I would say it's well worth checking out. You can see how it plays, but obviously expect death on harder settings. Flawless credit there, that's good. Got a stat point. So all is looking good. Okay, I'm Rob Cram. Thanks very much for watching.